This for me is going to be an absolute game changer. Saved my back big time. I can get 55 litres in it, 2.5 metre spray width, 3 different nozzles. Blue is the thinnest, fine mist, red medium, brown is a thicker application. So this is the Vitax Evensprey. I have a control at the back of the tank, the switch here to turn them on. Spray it gently because I'm fully loaded with iron, because we're going to treat this with iron and kill the moss. This will take me 3.5 knapsacks. I can do it here in one. The boom folds up so you can easily get it through the gates. So it's a little push along pedestrian boom sprayer. Hi, I'm Mike at OCD Lawn Care. We're going to use this to treat Nick's lawn, blacken the moss off, because we're coming back next weekend for his spring renovation and we're going to take it from an inch of its life. I'm spraying iron of sulfate down, mixed by myself, so I know the application rate for the walking speed that I do. So I'm going to use a red nozzle, which is the medium, and I've got to get a bit of a march on, and I'll do it with one tank out here, 800 square meters. I've already sprayed around the edges with the knapsack because I don't want this to overblow, you know, overspray near the fences or near the paths, any like that, because I don't want any staining. So you'll see me going inside because I've already sprayed the outside perimeter about a boom width out. Okay, so I'm going to go along the edge here, flick the switch and get a bit of a walk on. Okay, so let's go. Just letting the air come out, let it prime, and there she goes. And now I'm going to start my runs. And I've done up the back here along the fence line. And I'm going to go along the end here. I'm going to do 2 down here, and then I've just got the run that I need to do. Go around the tree because I've been behind the tree, and then one more pass up the back here, and then I've got nice easy runs to do. Okay, so I'm going to get down there and then start my lines. Line myself up with the outside of the boom. That's working fantastic. So in the future, this is going to save me a lot of time for sure. So I can see my wheel lines. I know I need to be 1.2 meters out for the overspray along that line, and away we go. I've got to say, spraying is going to be a bit of a pleasure, because we actually used this tool yesterday and did 3,000 square meters. So the idea, when you've done this, you could give it a few days. I mean, the moss will darken off in literally a couple of hours, sometimes minutes, depending on your dose rate. But you do this, then you come back, hook out the black moss. There's a bit of a tight squeeze here. So what I'm going to do is turn these 2 nozzles off, put the boom up, and what I'm going to do, because I'm already near the edge there, I've done that, I'm going to turn this nozzle off too. And I'm just going to be using the middle and the left nozzle, which is your right on the camera, and just run that down the side pretty quickly. Turn that off, put my boom back out, clip down that nozzle, just twist to turn on, all back to the red. So I've got 5 nozzles back on the go. And away we go. And looking into the soil canopy, I can see it getting nicely just moist, which is absolutely perfect. Again, don't need these 2. Boom up to get around there, and flick on. down to this area here. That's it. So I've got some iron left. So what I'll do is I'm going to go down the middle of those lines just to use the tank up. I don't know if you can see on the camera here, we have a gauge here and it actually returns it to tank. So it's agitating. It's not, you can't use it as a mixer, but it stops anything, you know, keeps no sediment, keeps it going, but you cannot use it as a mix. I mix it with the hose or I pre-mix it at home. So I'm gonna go full blast, full pressure, no return to tank, and have a quick run down there in the middle of those lines. And then I'm gonna come back down the middle of this line. And always on this side we get more moss because of the trees and the hedge. We tend to suffer more with moss here. So it won't hurt to walk a little bit slower, go down the middle of these tracks. And we're running out. And I found if you tip it back, pull a little wheelie if you will, you can finish the tank off. Okay, so realistically, my back's fine. I've done no hard work. The hardest bit of that was putting the water in the tank actually. That is the Evensprey, made by Vitax, or Vitax, however you say that. Fantastic bit of kit. I know it's a commercial product, but just wanted to show you. We're reinvesting into the business to make life a little bit easier and to get better lawns in the future, because spraying with a little knapsack 15 litres at a time, too hard work. This is a much more professional application. So like and subscribe, because it's going to be using this a little bit more, and we've got some real good things coming up, and we've got lots of hints and tip videos. Make sure you follow us and we'll see you at the next one.